If you're interested to see what's coming with the next 2020 portal, then stay tuned. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Dee's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. We're going to look at the energies for the 2020 portal that's coming up. And when going into meditation and asking Spirit to guide me on, the decks and everything and the energies behind it, they told me to go with just 2 decks today. So that's what we have. So it's either pile number 1, the one on your left, or pile number 2, the one on your right. So as always, I'll allow it to play maybe for a 30-second meditation. Just remember to take in your deep mindful breaths. Take as much time as you need. If you need to pause it, you can. And then you can join us at your allotted time stamp below. Okay? All right, you guys, for those of you who chose pile number 1, and if you are new or unfamiliar, what I'm going to do is lay out all the cards, kind of go through them as I lay them out. Take a minute to read the energy, make sure I gather all the messages, and then we'll jump into it for any further clarification, okay? So we're going to start with the World Peace deck, and a lot of these came out, but we're just going to go through it, okay? Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, Five of Wands. Gonna have to slide these over some, because there were quite a few that came out. Four of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. What y'all got going on, group number 1? We shall see. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to... We'll go ahead and go with the Goddess Tarot. 10 of Wheels, which is 10 of Pentacles. It's actually a good sign. 5 of Wands. Interesting. Double confirmation already. The Hangman. Eight of Swords. What do y'all really got going on, group number 1? I'm seeing already, though, all sorts of 8s. That's 3 8s on the table already. And then we have 2 of Cups. Interesting. All right. So then let's see. Let's go ahead and see what the Unicorn Oracle has in store for us. Celebration. I'll let you get a close up because I know I'm not going to really be able to manipulate the cards too much once I place them. Then we have partnership. Flow. I already know I'm going to have to slide these over because there are a lot of these. Let's see. Oh, cooperate with me here. Okay. All right. See if we can squeeze the rest of them up there. Delight. Oh, sorry. You got that dandelion root popping. Polarity. Beautiful. It's all about that light and dark, shadow and light energy. And then we have possibility. Beautiful card. It's telling you to raise your standards, elevate your expectations, and you have unlimited potential. And these are really going to be struggling to stay up here, but we're going to try it. Hold on, y'all. These don't fall. Let's see. It's like I don't know how much more you can fit on here. Okay. Yeah, we're really not going to be able to bother these. Okay, and then finally we have trust. Look at that. Standing on the edge. Are you going to trust them and jump? Take that leap of faith? Or are you going to sit there and waver? It says, leap into the unknown. Have faith and move forward and believe you will fly. Didn't I just say that? Okay, let's see if you'll lean on there a little bit. Okay, just don't burn up. Let's see, y'all, because I don't really want that to fall over in there. Okay. All right, and then finally, I'm not sure how much of these you'll be able to see, but I may have to just move these out of the way and to place these there. But we have Princess Pentacles. Grand's offer. Let's see if they'll go here. You'll be able to see them down here? Not really. So let's put them here. Just gonna move these and see if they'll stay here for me. Okay, and then we have oppression in reverse. Then we have Eight of Swords in reverse. Well, that's very, very interesting because, and honestly and truly, they fell from the, I tried to have them sit up so that you could see the piles from up here, but they fell. And when they fell, these two were actually in reverse. So I do believe, but I wasn't sure how they originally were. So I just put them back in the pile upright. But now that this has come out, I believe these were truly meant to be in reverse. So we're going to, and it was just these two that had fell. So we're going to get into it. But I'll read it both ways anyway. But I truly believe that that's the way it was meant to be. Okay. And then we have Six of Staves or Wands in reverse. This is interesting, y'all. I'm probably gonna have to move this. We'll leave that hope because I need up. They're telling me. Yeah, since I removed the imagine, y'all gonna have to imagine the limitless possibilities, y'all, and trust that spirit has your back no matter what any of this may seem. We're gonna get into it, but that's the message that they're giving me. Have faith. Get in that hangman position and look at things from a different perspective because it's not always what it seems, right? And then finally, we have beautiful Nine of Swords in reverse. And that's what we want to see. So this is gorgeous. Okay. Let's see if I can scoop these over without knocking everything over. It's quite a bit of cards that came out, y'all. So there's a lot that's going to be going on with this next portal. And as always, I pray it's all for the better. Straight off the bat, it's just all in your perspective, though, especially with this hangman coming out in the center of the spread. But just give me a minute, you guys. Okay. Feeding from what we just mentioned about taking a minute and taking time out to be in that hangman position, to just pause and look at things from a different perspective. I feel strongly that a lot of you who chose this pile are, or have been, let me say it like that. It just depends on your timeline in your life, because this could have been recent, this could have been in your recent past, going on currently, or you will be coming into this scenario. But there's a lot of chaos, turmoil, like just upheaval. Especially with the double confirmation coming out with the Five of Wands. Some of you are being advised, like I said, to walk away from the illusion of it all, because not all is as it seems, especially with the Seven of Cups coming out here. The Seven of Cups has the choice, like you have options, right? But depending on what deck you're using, some of those options can be illusionary or kind of false promises, like wearing a mask. Somebody wearing a false mask. They aren't what they seem. They spit a good game, but when it comes down to it, it's all make-believe. Like it's just a front. to get you to do whatever it is. It's like the temptress type of energy, right? So don't fall for that. And some of you may have in the past, which is why this Three of Swords is out here, because that may have led to some heartbreak, right? You feeling like lost because you decided to invest your time into whatever situation it is. This doesn't necessarily always have to deal with an individual causing you this heartbreak. It could be a job. It could have been a hobby that you invested a whole lot of time, or you tried to go into partnership. Speaking of partnership here, you tried to go into something with someone else, and they said, yeah, they'll do all this and that, but then it ended up being a failure, or what you feel like is a failure. But in all actuality, if you take a minute to look at it from another perspective, that was the divine protecting you. In all actuality, that's how we need to look at it. But whatever the case may be, you were in this kind of Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, but you came out of that, right? Because it had you feel, 8 and 9, honestly, it had you feeling kind of trapped or stuck, or even with the Six of Wands in reverse, yes, that's the victory card, and I would rather see this particular card upright, but it can also be stagnation, which is what I'm feeling, especially with the Hangman, like, taking a time out, right? You've come out of this particular Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords energy, thank God, because the Eight of Swords energy really is all about that self-sabotaging kind of making yourself feel like you're stuck, but you're never that. You're never that. And I think that's what the reason why that Six of Wands also came out in reverse is because that in and of itself, again, the Six of Wands upright is about victory, about moving forward, about progression. But together with these energies, that's why I get the feeling, I just like feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like you can't progress. But you're coming out of that oppression, which is a good thing to see. You're gaining your balance back. The Two of Pentacles is all about advising you to that maybe you were struggling, you were dealing with too much. And the Eight of Cups is advising you to walk away from all of that. Walk away from that. Like get yourself grounded. There's a whole bunch going on in just this row of cartomancy here, because I feel like this is all, like, Spirit is advising you to walk away from all of this, because this too, even on this end of the spectrum, is not quite balanced energy. Again, it's just like I said from the beginning, it's just a whole bunch of turmoil, a whole bunch of conflict. It feels like just battling, the Four of Pentacles is like that, holding on for dear life. But why? Because this shit need to go. Like this bickering energy, this turmoil, this conflict, this heartbreak or feeling of loss, that gotta go quickly with the Eight of Wands energy. Let it go. Move on. Some of you really probably literally need to move and change locations. Go on a trip, a quick trip. Every time I say, and it come to, what is it, Young Jeezy? I need a vacation. Whoever sing that always comes to mind. I even say that from time to time. And I'm like, get out of this. This is just I'm not feeling that. I don't like how it's making me feel. It's kind of like I just got a heat rush, like for those of you who have ever dealt with claustrophobia, it's kind of like you feel stuck. Like I said, you feel like, oh my God, if I don't get out of here, I'm going to kill somebody. Like, it's just, I don't like that feeling at all. So please leave that in the past. Leave all that in the past. because you're gonna be stable, grounded, like you're ending the cycle. You're gonna attain and achieve the abundance that you're looking for, but it's not gonna come with this type of Five of Wands type of energy. And some of you may be dealing with a family situation, or a situation that may have to do with this inheritance, or this a lump sum of money coming from someone. Or someone in this position that has been taking care of the family, right? There's a whole bunch of chaos surrounding him or her. I get strong masculine energy from this card. It doesn't have to be, but that's just what spirit is given to me. So, and if you are, viewer, if you are the one involved in this situation, spirit is asking you, like, especially around this time, take advantage of the energy around this time and just take a time out. Leave that. Put your, like, drop that, because it's causing you mental confliction. This Eight of Swords leading to the Nine of Swords is all about anxiety, but I see you coming out of it, which is great. And likely because you need to really seriously go on a mini trip, even if it's just a day or a weekend or whatever, because it is disturbing your connection, your spiritual connection. It's kind of got you off balance, which is why here they're advising you to get into balance. With that Two of Cups, you're feeling disconnected. I'm also getting the vibes that this may have to do with, no, it's definitely a family situation for most. It could be a friendship. It could be even a romantic ship. But I feel family strong, especially with this Ten of Pentacles type of energy. Very, very strong. And likely with this offer that is coming from this particular individual, like I said, I feel masculine energy. If it is an actual physical, tangible inheritance, then that is going to help you to get out of all this negative energy. And that will help you to take that trip that you so need. Because these down here are beautiful. Like, I don't see any type of negative energy down here, which is amazing, because these were actually the what I'm using as the affirmations and manifestations to kind of grow on, right? All of these are beautiful energy. The only, and I wouldn't even say negative, but if we had to term it as such, would be the polarity, because it's telling you or advising you that, which we all know, you have to deal with the light, the dark as well as the light. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way around it. And that's interesting with this being, coming off of the mirror portal energy from 2-2, is the fact that that's exactly what that, what we just, if you didn't, we should have been doing, is facing ourselves. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, you got to take it all, baby. You can't have one without the other, right? So again, it's all in your perspective. That's why I don't necessarily look at this as a negative card, because it's beautiful. You gotta, your shadow side is still you. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has one. We're human after all. I mean, we're spiritual beings in this human existence, but that still is part of the being, right? But you're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate. And with this partnership or family ship, situationship, that's what we're going to call it, because, different strokes for different folks, and however it resonates with you. or plays out in your life, it may be different, but whatever it is, it's not a coincidence that these came out right next to each other. And the celebration is telling you that a positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success and enjoy your achievements. So you have nothing to worry about. With the partnership, if I can get it without knocking everything over. This is like teamwork makes the dream work type of card, right? It says teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with and build up, what does it say? Build up a talented support team. So if it's not working with these folks, if it's constant chaos and turmoil, drop them. You need to cut it, literally. Because you're not meant to be, you're supposed to enjoy life, whatever aspect it is. Fighting and being in that negative energy doesn't get you anywhere. You cannot, well, yes, you can manifest in that energy, but you surely don't want to, because you won't like the results that you get in that low vibrational energy, y'all. So Spirit is advising you to go with the flow. Heal that heart energy, your heart chakra. You got to come from a place of love and light and understanding in order to even surpass and surmount all this negative energy. There are more red cards than there are black cards on that row, and that is actually a positive sign. I'd love to see that, because to me, that has to do with, being rooted and grounded, as well as that heart chakra that just screams, that's just like love energy to me. So that is a positive thing to see, at least out of, taking a minute to look at it from a different perspective, out of this row, amidst all the kind of negative connotations that come with majority of these cards. So they're asking you to delight in there's always a silver lining. Always. I don't care how small it is. And that is what you should hold on to and delight over. So amidst this chaos, find something to delight about. Take the good with the bad, and I don't really like that term, but take the highs and the lows, take the darks and the lights, and find a middle ground where you can be happy and delightful. Because when you do that, you raise your vibration, you heal that heart chakra, and then you have limitless and infinite possibilities, y'all. Ultimately, trust in the divine, trust in that, in your spirit within you, that they're not going to lead you wrong. They're not going to steer you wrong at all. And no matter what, just always remember to connect and to try. I don't care what's going on. You got to block out any distractions and keep yourself stable and grounded and connected, so that you can know when they're leading you elsewhere, so that you can move away from and out of this oppressive type of energy. And you're on your way, Yeah, I think that is all that they have for me, that they're giving me. I was just trying to make sure there weren't no more messages left for you guys who chose pile number 1. So if this resonates with you, definitely don't hesitate to leave your testimony or comments down below. As always, continue to spread love and light, and everything will be all right. And until next time, peace. All right, for those of you who chose pile number 2, welcome. If you are new or unaware, I will lay out the cards, go through them as I lay them out. Take a minute or two to read the energy and gather all the messages that Spirit has for us, and then we'll jump into it for further clarification, okay? There were quite a bit of cards that came out. I'll try to squeeze them all up here, but we're going to start with World Peace. 8 of Swords. Three of Hearts or Cups. 5 of Cups. The Fool. Knave of Wands. We're going to have to scoop these over a little bit. There were quite a bit of these that came out. 6 of Pentacles. Beautiful. 9 of Cups. Yes. Whoop. There we go. And then 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Double confirmation in those 9s. Like to see that. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do the Golden Wheel Tarot. The Sun, yes. Beautiful. Page of Swords. Strength. Gorgeous. Thank you for that. King of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. The High Priestess. Wow. Let's see if we can slide these some more without knocking them all over, please. Thank you. And finally we have 4 of Wheels or Pentacles. All right, y'all. So then let's see here. Let's go ahead with the Unicorn, Oracle of Unicorns, and then we'll finish up with the Goddess Tarot. Action. And I'll let you get a close-up of what it says. And then we have beautiful. I love to see that double confirmation with the strength. Look for the gifts in the situation. Gorgeous. That stallion unicorn. And receive. Beautiful. Just said look for the gifts in the situation and be open to receive. Gorgeous. And then we have Sanctuary. Gotta find their perfect peace, the place where you can attain that, wherever that is for you. And then finally we have, yes, hope. Keep hope alive. Always. So let's see here. Make sure we have room. Okay, y'all. Now for the Goddess Tarot, we have Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Prince of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles. I'm not sure. Oop. I think I had these all upside down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all upside down because, and then our last, I don't feel these should be this way at all. Yeah, I do apologize. So we got Three of Pentacles upright, Prince of Pentacles upright, Seven of Pentacles. This is strong earth energy. And then the final one is Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. Just give me a minute, you guys. Many of you who chose this deck are going through a rebirth. You're likely coming out of a, I'm surprised honestly that the Tower didn't show up, but I feel that you're coming out of a Tower-ish moment, right? Where, because I'm feeling that this mental confliction or feeling trapped or stuck is past energy. And it definitely has something to do with finances, because that's all this is. This row of tarot is right here, right? With the Four of Pentacles coming out in the Golden Wheel Tarot, it's like I'm feeling that many of you have been feeling like there's not a balance in your finances. With this Six of Pentacles, there is though. Like it's all in your mind, which is why you have the Eight of Swords come out. It's you got to look at it from a different perspective, but that's why I say you're going through a rebirth, because with this Sun energy, that is so beautiful to see. That's like literally it could be a birth of a son or a child, and but it's also like I said, a rebirth, you being renewed, it's like growth, and it's coming out in conjunction with the Page of Swords, which is like mental clarity. Like you're no longer, you see, he or she is swiping, like cutting through the veil, right? The cloud that used to cloud the mind, and seeing things more clearly, a different insight, right? You've developed your strength. You've grew. This is strong Leo energy, but you don't have to be, especially with the Sun and the strength doubly confirmed here. I'm getting really strong Leo energy, but you could be any sign. You're just embodying that energy, right? Also, I feel a lot of fire energy because there's so many red cards here. They're advising you to take action, like go on your journey, right? Be the fool, take a calculated risk. The Knave of Wands is all about, embarking on a spiritual journey or following your passion, your heart, your desire, your soul's mission, your purpose here, right? But you've had to come out of this mental conflict of some of you, it may have to do with um a romantic situation, right? It doesn't necessarily just have to be that. It could be a just like a situation, a business, or a friendship, relationship. But there was I feel though there was some heartache and loss. It may have had to do with this King of Cups character, but I feel though that this is more so speaking that now that you've gone through this rebirth, you're gaining your strength, your self-confidence, your courage, right? You're becoming more emotionally balanced and stable because you've decided to take a leap of faith with spirit to guide you, and you receive that equal reciprocity that you've so been looking for. So now you are emotionally fulfilled. Not only that, you're financially fulfilled too, especially with all this pentacle energy in that Nine of Pentacles there, which is resembling your financial independence. So with the Four of Pentacles and the High Priestess coming out, kind of together, again, it's telling me, Spirit is saying, change your mindset when it comes to your finances. It's something is eluding you, because you manifest your independence, your happiness, your fulfillment, right? You have options and choices, and you don't even realize you have so many ways that you can gain wealth. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Understand though, it's going to come in divine time. The Seven again is all about, choices and options. Just remember though, do not be eluded, because the High Priestess could even have some kind, like something still eluding you, like I said before. So in whatever it is, remember guys, always, this is the King of Cups is the highest, the most mature energy in that suit, right? So you're as stable can be when it comes to your emotions. Or they're advising you, if you truly don't feel like you are yet, because everybody's on a different timeline, then they're advising you to get there, right? You have the strength and strengthen your self-confidence and your self-esteem and your self-worth, and understand that you are able to attain all of this. I see this Three of Pentacles. This could be working with anybody and working in conjunction with a business venture, family, or friends, or because everybody is on a different path. So, if there is something that you're trying to do with a group of people in general, that's what it will be successful. This is also too, like I said, with family, it's like being cohesive, being a unit and working together as such. Somebody's receiving an offer likely to do with work. Definitely because of this, that's the offer. Like, it's like your harvest is coming in. So now it's time to reap that harvest. But be advised, with that Four of Pentacles energy, don't hang on so tightly, because that will block your blessings. Money is meant to flow. You reap what you sow, right? It's going to come back tenfold, but you got to be able to allow it to flow. Allow it to be reciprocated. You get what you give. Some of you may be wondering about an investment, or feeling trapped or stuck or whatever, because you decided to take a risk with a particular investment, right? Or maybe if you're teeter-tottering on the edge, they're telling you now is the time. Take action. Move on it. Keep hope alive, because it's all in your perspective. It's all in the way you look at things. If you think negatively about it, it will turn out just such. So they're advising you to go find a place where you can get grounded. Speaking of grounded, this is all earth energy. Shouts out to Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. But be ready and open to receive, y'all, because it's coming. You got the Prince of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, and then this harvest, you're reaping your harvest, so it's coming. She has looked like that's a pentacle that she has in her hand too. I see the pentacle as, I don't know why, but I just always get like the full moon type of vibes. And then with this sanctuary having a full moon in it, something major may be happening in this upcoming full moon, or that it maybe that's when I'm getting that release. That's just what I hear them saying. Release. So release these negative thoughts. Release this hoarding type of energy. Go out and meditate. And when you do that, all of what you want to manifest, it's gonna be reborn, right? Renewed in that, with that Ace of Pentacles. It surely will. Because look, even with the 3 and the 7 of Pentacles, like, that's completion. And then you start again with the Ace. Again, even with this 9 and this Ace, that's completion. Gorgeous. And then it's renewed with the Prince. This is definitely, and abundance comes in many forms, y'all. Just understand that. Yes, Pentacles is generally like, it's earthly energy, so it's generally like material wealth or abundance, but it doesn't just have to be that. Especially, shouts out to the water signs, it could be in love. It's whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you want to bring into your life, whatever abundance you've been asking for, whether that's in love, whether that's in finances, whether that's in peace, right? But I wish you all the best. And that is all I have for you, group number 2. If this resonates with you in any way, please do not hesitate to leave your comments and testimony down below. As always, remember to spread love and light, and everything will be all right. Until next time, enjoy this 220 portal energy, y'all. Take it all in and enjoy the ride. Thanks for joining me today. Peace.